by beyond Shakespearean Jesus Christ rap god. Ba ba, I'm tired, I say. That's all. In no way, I guess it's true. In every other way, it's a lie. Tonight you ask me what depression feels like. I think then tell you that it's sort of like slowly picking up a roller coaster, waiting and waiting to peak, but never reach at the top. You seem confused, but don't ask anything else. Soon enough, you're gossiping about how that girl we know got pregnant. You don't understand that I am still climbing that godforsaken hill. People call me heartless, robotic. I wonder if they realize how difficult it is to function when you're not sure if you even exist. And here I am, dodging your politely, forcefully concerned gaze as you ask me what's wrong. I'm tired, I said. That's all. That's all. I wish I could explain depression to you. Once again, scream about how I wish I could feel anything. Do you really want to know what depression's like? Depression is like a disinteresting corpse, skillfully stowed in the shell of my body. It seems so sad lately. Can't you at least pretend to care? Oh, honey, if you only knew. We ramble on about this and that, but I'm no longer listening. You could dig for centuries and never strike my dying core. And that my innocent, naive fool is what depression like. She stood at the bridge in silence and fear, for the demons of the darkness had driven her there. They cut her heart right out of her chest, making her believe that the demon knows best. They were always there, sometimes just out to sight, waiting in the background till the time was right. But these demons were destructive, knocking down the life she knew. I hate and everything about her. She hated herself too. These demons can't be seen, but they're far from fairy tales. They live inside your mind. Their evilness prevails. And so on the bridge they stood, about to end the fight. And then she stopped and thought, I'll fight them one more night. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. All day and all night after night after night. All day and all night after night after night. I go into my mind and my mind and my mind. Can't you hear my silent screams? They're so loud they echo in my dreams. Behind this face that carries a smile lies a dark road. It goes on mile after mile. My silent screams have been going on for years, but always fails on so many deaf ears. Always falls on so many deaf ears. How can they hear these silent screams in my mind? They can't hear my thoughts if I keep telling them I'm fine. What can I tell them? These silent screams carry no words. It's just feelings of sadness and darkness that came and it hurts. How can I explain it so people understand this? It's like walking around in a suffocating black mist. It's holding on to happiness, like holding water in your hand. It just trickles between your fingers and disappears into the sand. I can't explain how this feels. It's so extreme, so I hold my mouth shut to cover my silent screams. Cover my silent screams, it seems, but a dream within a dream, a dream within a dream, it seems, the dreams in my head, echoing off the walls of my casket again, echoing off the walls of my casket again, the caverns of my head, here on my arm lies a mark that I made, when I was so low, I cut with a blade, to punish my body for being a mess, though here is my testament. I must confess that seeing these scars left down my arms, legs, and chest makes me realize I was in a place of no rest. I feel guilty inside, believing this token. Now I will see and remember that I was so broken. I'm broken, leaving heaven. The angels walk by me and say, where are you going? I'm leaving heaven because I'm drunk and I'm undeserving. But seeing these scars help me realize that I survived so much trauma and now I am free. I am free. So I ask you how to stand with me and fight to show all of these demons what they're doing is not right. You won the battle of good versus bad. You are still alive, no longer sad. Here on my arms lies a mark of survival. I got through my fate and beat myself rival. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme after rhyme inside of my mind after mind after mind. Days of endless struggle, more hopeful pills today, trying to appear normal in some sort of way. It seems that the struggle is always here with me, and I wanna be here now. If guilt would leave me be, leave me be. I know there's been many who've had it worse than I, but that doesn't always mean that I want to say goodbye, goodbye. People say I have a lot going for me. I'm sorry, but I just can't see it. I can't see it because my worst enemy is not my life, but inside of me. Always on a roller coaster, but not much consistency. Nothing if I'm not up or down. I'm nothing if you don't, if not just me. What very little energy. Waiting to stay in bed, wanting to stay in bed, wishing to be enthusiastic instead of feeling like I'm made of lead, waiting to be excited, waiting to care for more, but then nothing makes sense. It's hard to focus on the poor cluttered mind, cluttered thinking. It's hard to keep in touch with what is happening around me. It's all giving down around me, and not too much to worry much, not to worry too much. I feel that everybody is better than me, and that I can't do anything right. This is how I felt. I've felt my whole dang life. I felt that way my whole dang life. It didn't just start last night. No confidence, no low self-esteem. Everybody else is right. To speak my mind is to be a fool. So I just try to sit tight. And one of these problems would be a very heavy vice. But when you have them all living, it seems like a roll of the dice. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night. You will never know the constant pain I feel, because in the light of day, it's almost isn't real. Sure, I'll play, I'll laugh, I'll sing some songs, but that pain is always lurking, because it's been here all along. And when the darkness comes with its all-consuming power, it slowly takes my soul hour by dreadful hour. But they tell me that I'm strong enough. They swear that it's gonna get better. They say if you can just hold on and bear this stormy weather, they tell me you will be happy one day. And all you need to do is fight. But what they seem to forget is if after each day comes tonight, after each day comes tonight, and the infinite rhymes. And so I act all along, I play my part. While this crushing darkness slowly breaks my heart apart. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme, all day and all night after night after night. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. Do you know a life of loneliness and one filled with pain? Living a life with nothing to gain, surrounded by darkness, overwhelmed with shame. A life without peace, with no one to blame. Do you know a place unseen, a place that holds only shattered dreams, a place with sorrow, with no end in sight? I am given this gift each and every night. Do you know of a place so cold? Now this is the place I call my soul, a place without hope or comfort and dreams, a place without hope or comfort and dreams, a life not worth living, wanna eat and sing. Do you know of a life that should have never been, and the feeling that today this life has to end? One more day of sadness is much too hard to bear. I'm tired of living a life of heartache and despair. Do you know I'm a person with so much pain inside? The feeling of loneliness when no one hears your cries. Maybe when the tears are gone, and I can clearly see the one question left will be, do you know me? Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night. There's one inside of my head. The demons are coming back again as the darkness settles in. The demons begin to chant inside of my head. Sometimes I can't find the words that fill my messy head. Can't find the effort to smile or get out of my silly old bed. The world just sometimes feels like I don't fit in, I don't belong. And even when I make the effort, the smile just doesn't last long. I could pretend with all my might that I am the happiest I can be, surrounded by a world that seems lonelier I couldn't be. No, not sure what may be the answer. What is the answer? I'm not sure if I'm really keen to spend another day here living this dreadful dream, but I must find some courage, live a fire inside my heart, light a fire inside my heart, and find a love for life again. And I know where I should start. I walk among the forest and feel the crisp sea breeze, and lay among the meadow and listen to all the bees. I'll figure out the mayhem and gaze at all the stars and dance up every sunset with a smile inside my heart from the start, like a rainbow in the dark. These demons begin to start like a rainbow in the dark, like a rainbow in the dark. These demons begin to start like a rainbow in the dark. These demons begin to start. Each day I live, the pain consumes what the little sanity I have bloomed, like walking in a cloud of fog, falling down, sinking into smog. Life just seems so grim. I think on a whim, interest lost in everything I do. But what a life, who really knew? Depressed to a fall, that's all I see. Death just seems like the only way for me. A waste of time. I feel I am, but that's nature. An awful mind jam, a full mind jam. Wham, bam, 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 bam. I try to ease the pain. Falling effort with no gain. Thoughts begin to eat away. It makes me want to end it today. Uncomfortable around others for the way I feel. I pray and wish this all wasn't real. Life just seems more like a poison, like a prison caged alone. An abomination risen, rising. No one could ever understand why I would want my death sooner than planned. It's not something I want for me, but to end my suffering, this is what has to be. So I spit this all as I fall from grace down to this place, some barren waste. I know not how much longer I will last, but all I can do is pray that this will just pass. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. These demons inside of my mind after mine. Nom, 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 nom. The demons go on and on, on and on and on, all day and all night. Nom, 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 all day and all night. Inside of my mind. The echoing infinite rhymes. Depression is oppression. It's a deadly hidden message defined by self-hate. It steals its prisoner's fate. It holds you captive and throws out the key. Stabs and jabs just to see you bleed. Inflicted wounds that scar for life. Destruction is it's the mother, and death its wife. You can't cry, but it will always ignore your screams. It terrorizes your soul and haunts your dreams. It sends you false hope through a bottle or a pill. Send your false hope through a bottle or pill. It destroys your goals and inflicts its will. You can't run nor can you hide. By its rules you will abide until it celebrates that you have died. Open your eyes or you will be its prey. It will blur your vision in the most twisted way. It will seek your destruction and call for your head. You will lie, wait, but never rest in your bed. Peace will come to those who want peace, but as long as you feed him, you will see the beast. You can't run nor can you hide, but if you conquer the beast, you will survive. Pray and hope can lead the way. Cling on to every word you pray. Cling on to every word you pray. Away goes the day. Hope is in truth, hate is in lies. Pray for your soul, open your eyes, and spit that rhymes. Rhyme after rhyme, all day and all night after night. Rhyme after rhyme, like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. Outside lives a girl with a smile. that will brighten up the room. Yet inside hides someone with a frown full of despair. Outside lives a girl with eyes of joy that bring me ease. Yet inside hides a girl shedding tears of sadness. Outside lives a girl with a beautiful laugh that's contagious. Yet inside hides a girl screaming her lungs out unwanted anger. Outside lives a girl with the personality everyone envies. Yet inside hides a girl full of insecurities and shame. Outside lives a girl who is fearless and tough. Yet inside hides a weak girl who lives in fear. Outside lives a girl full of life. Yet inside hides a girl full of pain, wanting to die. Speaking of someone I know in the form of the rhyme. Outside lives a girl with a perfect image. Yet inside hides a girl with regret and mistakes. Outside lives a girl with innocence. Yet inside hides a girl with tremendous skill. Outside lives a girl with goals and aspirations. Yet inside lives a girl lost in confusion. What you see on the outside is my personal disguise. What you see on the outside is her personal disguise. What hides underneath, you can't even begin to hide or imagine. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. There's rhyme inside of my mind. These echoes ever stop inside of my head as the darkness comes settling in. The demons begin to speak again. It is the darkest, deepest place where one can travel alone. A solo journey filled with struggles and groans. Every day has a new battle against the same foe, but the enemy fights back with psychological blows. It creeps up on you in your most vulnerable state, especially when there's no one around who can't relate. Thoughts in your mind begin to swirl and swell, which drag you into your own subconscious hell. Your demons will drag you into your own subconscious hell. Figments and entities from your past serve as the pain which you cannot last. Finally sleep away always comes. Sleep always comes as a welcome friend, but the morning of a careless, ceaseless battle begins yet again. I'm all night like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start like a rainbow in the dark. You've had those feelings, you wish your life was done. You're broken, defeated, and overcome. Each day more challenging than the last. Moments of weakness, emotions consistently masked. There is sadness built up, start written within, reflecting on where your life has been. You feel alone, all you feel is pain. Each moment in struggle masked by crying in the rain. The storms of life thunder, shoot lightning across your face. But get up, chin up, and win your race. You can't take charge, refuse to feel defeat. Just get up, walk out, first steps to move your feet. Get out of the trench and that you dug for yourself. Change that what you are to improve your mental health. There's no shame in admitting that life is harder than you can bear. That's what your friends are for. Show comfort and care. Don't take for granted all along. The challenges are real. You won't accept the help you need. Days will get easier. Never stop that every day after. Never stop it. I'm not like plaster. Inside of my mind, the demons begin to act over lines. What is wrong with my mind? Never stops again, I said. The rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. And your pains get harder to hide. All the feelings I've built up inside. It's hard to explain about being considered insane. And so I've kept myself to myself until I realized I need help. Rhyme after rhyme. Will they ever stop inside of my mind? Like a rainbow in the dark. The demons begin to start. Never stops inside of my head. I am all alone and it's cold in here. I can't help but cry and remember all my fears as I wait to be seen. I'm having pains inside of me. I seek the help in the doctors we trust, yet no, I'm in white wait in 3 hours plus. Trust that are quick to take our cash, but we'll have us waiting on our ass. Rhyme after rhyme. Behind the smile, I'm smiling, but inside I'm dying. Whenever I'm alone, I break down being crying. I'm happy every once in a while, but behind the smile, I try so hard not to let anyone breaks me down. My panic attacks and depression attacks me with no sound. Living in my past and drowning in my struggle. My life feels like it's about to crumble. Behind the smile, I'll tend to smile like nothing is wrong. Nobody knows I've been feeling the sickness called depression for this long. Stop me from having suicidal thoughts. I sit back and smile behind again, right and singing my favorite song. Behind the smile, I feel like my lungs broken heart is tying up the knots. These past few years, this had been through a lot. I'm sick of crying and trying. I'm tired of trying. I'm sick and tired of trying. I'm lost in the dark. I know those rainbow like demons stop the start. Lost in the dark, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Trapped in a small square box with nobody by my side. Deep down inside, it feels like I let a tornado come, go through and destroy my pride. And being heartbroken, betrayed, lied, and like nothing. Half of the time it felt like a shade never exists. I'm surprised I never turned into behind the witch. I wonder if I was to die tonight, will I ever even be missed? Lost in the dark, will this fire ever start? The rainbow, like a rainbow in the dark, the demons begin to start. No night inside of my mind, in my mind again. There are steps, I said, there are steps inside of my head. The demons begin to speak again. The demons begin to speak again. You can shed tears that she is gone, or you can smile, or that's because she has lived. You can close your eyes and pray that she will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that was left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of love that you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow or live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her and only that she is gone, or you can cherish her memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, be empty and turn your back, or you can do what she would want. Smile, open your eyes, love and go on and on. To the living I am gone, to the sorrowful I will never return. To the angry I was cheated, but to the happy I am peace. And to be faithful I have never left. I cannot speak, but I can listen. I cannot be seen, but I can't be heard. So as you stand upon a shore gazing at a beautiful sea, as you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me in your heart, your thoughts and your memories of the times we loved, the times we cried, the times we fought, the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never be gone. Don't cry for me, I have died, for I'm still here. I'm by your side, my body's gone, but my soul is here. Please don't shed another tear. I am here, I am on the ground. Only my body lives in the ground. I am the snowflake that kisses your nose. I am the frost that nips your toes. I am the sun bringing me light. I am the star shining so bright. I am the rain refreshing the earth. I am the laughter, I am the mirth. I am the bird up in the sky. I am the cloud that's drifting by. I am the thoughts inside of your head. While I'm still here, I can't be dead. I do not stand on the grave and weep. I'm not here, I do not sleep. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room where I cry for a soul set free. Miss me a little, but not for long. I am not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that once we shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all a part of the master plan. A step on the road to home. We die alone, or we're born alone. The rest is yours to close the gap. Wrap when you are lonely and sick at heart. Go to your friends we know. Laugh at all the things you used to know. We miss me, just let me go. Teardrops slow and steady. The pain is so real and true. God took another angel, and that angel, dear, was you. Angel wings upon the clouds, your body softly sleeps. Hush now, little angel, no more tears you have to weep. Hush now, little angel, no more tears now that you have to weep. Little prayers are sent to you with short life and lead. Your Family will never forget you, so rest your little head. I know God will look after you. Now you are truly alive. Your spirit soars beyond the moon. Your legacy will survive. You're beautiful, you're endless. Now stretch your wings and fly. You're loved by so many. I will never say goodbye. Close your pretty eyes. No more tears. Just go and rest and let your soul lie perfectly. We know you did your best, and God saw you getting tired, and a cure was not to be. So He put His arms around you and whispered, "Come with me." With tearful eyes, we watched you suffer and saw you fade away. Although we loved you dearly, we cannot make you stay. Rhyme after rhyme, only God knows why. These rhymes will never stop. Cry. A golden heart stopped beating. Hard work and hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove He only takes the best. And I'm as lonesome here without you. We miss you more every day. Life doesn't seem the same since you've gone away. I reach to the skies. I'm crying out your name. But I'm crying out your name. Please, God, let me trade. I would. It seems like heaven's gone so far away. I loved you so much, you know. There was nothing to show because I knew you also loved me. But all I can see now that you don't belong to me. Our ways have a different path. There is no end to the start by from me. You cheated on me with your charm. I thought you were so gentle, but by your heart. But I was so wrong because all you know is just harm. You did not understand my true love. You only made me shove, and now nothing left in my heart for you. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. I thought I loved the prettiest girl from heart, but that was just the start. Your real face is now in front of me. I can see what you did with me. You used me, you used me, but I also have a heart. You very well played your part. I will remember in time that you were mine. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme all night inside of my mind. No, I God were crying, we would have another world flood. But I believe He would shed tears of blood. I believe every time it rains that God is crying. He's so unhappy that He's sighing. God shed His tears for 40 days and 40 nights. He few parts of life that always tries to break me down to eyes. Red as tailgate lights. I've cried too much. Now I'll cut open heart with these slow healing wounds. Don't let them, but let them look upon. Tell me what is the sound of a dying flower in my hands as it detaches from the bunch of blossoms and leaves. The postman missed the message for me that says I'm heaven sent. As I picture myself a better man, covered by a cloud of pain that makes pain bloom from your chest out, craving no, begging for love. Please love me, I scream. It just one would care deeply enough to let me rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. I know there's more time we could have spent forever striving, close the gap between love and loathe, and spreading myself thin as the bridge I am. Parts of me still want to be your man, especially in the solitude that envelops me. Carved to 12 equal pieces, echoing the essence of what we were and what we might have become. Gaze into the mirror at a reflection that won't stare back. Both of us is trying to understand what they're seeing. My love for you echoes a silhouette, passions like dark phantoms in a hushed chamber where you stand across my heart. Lost what once felt familiar is now scattered by a tempest, carrying away the words and that once escaped a kiss. Oh, two bruised lips conjoined, hips and passion, now reduced to a mere bruised ego. Vast eyes begin to flutter open, but never wide enough for these tears to escape their confines. I am filled with regret. I should have wept for you long ago. She cried. She threw herself on her bed and cried. She cried until her eyes were puffy and her throat was hurt. She cried until her vision was blurry and she thought she could vomit. She cried over the grades, over her friends, over her family. She cried over her life, herself, her situation from an onward look They were unsure about what particular event set her in this downward spiral. Oh, no, 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 no. Somebody's child is crying who through their crushed their infatuations cast inside like pebbles scattered upon the shore. Search beat one a fragment of the unrequited love, yet was in no chore to tidy up your deeds and striving for perfection. Skim grains beneath the ocean's floors. The tears I poured into the sea were swallowed by the ocean depths. I wept so fiercely. I wept so fiercely that the world around me I could barely see. Someone's child's crying just as the pivotal words are about to unfurl. They lie there crushed by the weight of the receding tide, face marred by sorrow, with nowhere to seek refuge. Why is it that the broken are masters of masquerade, down in a vacate of joy, harboring a heart of despair? Somebody's child is crying, forgotten, ambient adage, whispers in the wind. You could have soared through the skies of your dreams had you not grown cold, feet as you had caught. A mind flew. You are a beauty never to surrender yourself, yet vanity is but a fleeting pleasure that will inevitably fade with time. Even the most famous eventually fade in the memory. Every place, every piece you love of someone is a part of your own personality. Even the most famous fade in the memory eventually, and is merely a mere revealing the parts of yourself you wish to deny. Somebody's child's crying, that child is you, but you can't hear yourself.